Okay, so where was I? What I want to do for anybody who wants to watch my videos is I want to give you enough information that you are empowered to go and make decisions that are going to be based in with a little bit more knowledge than the average person out there, because I really do feel like the whole cosmetic industry just they take such advantage of us women. And because we are all, you know, because we all want to look our best and we are all so easily persuaded by some of these claims, it's very hard uh, to not be a victim to the marketing. So rather than tell you all the time, buy this brand, buy that, use this, use that, because it's not so straightforward. And I got to tell you, there are hundreds of new things that come out every day. You just can't imagine how much stuff is out there. So rather than trying to keep up with it and tell you every day, oh, this isn't good, this is gone, use that now, I would rather teach you some of what I know so that you can look at new things that come out and you can say, I know better. Look at where this is listed in the ingredient line. Look at what this says. I know this isn't good. I know that this is better. I know this isn't worth the price. Or, I smell a scent. They're not going to get me because I know better. It may feel like luxury, but it's not going to do anything for me. So that's really my goal here, is to teach you about formulations, teach you what to look for. And I'm always open. If you hear of something or if you try something and you look at the ingredients and it's impressive to you, please pass it along to me. Like I said, I am cheap when it comes to spending my hard-earned money on junk. But when I hear a really good recommendation for something and I look at the ingredients and it looks impressive to me, I absolutely can't wait to try it. I love to try new things. I just don't waste my money on things that I know just by looking at the ingredients they're not going to be worth my time or my money. And that's the case with most drugstore brands. Now, the cosmeceutical brands, that's where I think people should spend more time sort of researching and looking and trying, because in most cases they have more active ingredients, and they are formulated to actually do something. They are formulated with the thought in mind that you are going to have a skincare expert helping you through the process. In fact, that's one of the prerequisites with those lines usually, is that they cannot be sold someplace where there is nobody there to advise you. That's why I get kind of upset with eBay. Many of you have gone to eBay to buy your osmosis, and I checked at the price, and I kind of had to laugh because the prices were, for the most part, almost every product was $2 less than what most of us regular retailers sell it for. $2 per product, which, you're talking $48 instead of $50. And then I read some of the information that they gave for different products, and it was completely false. And I thought, so now it's giving people the wrong idea about stuff. And that really, aggravates me. These products, the ones that are active, are designed where you really need somebody advising you, because you could use it improperly, be dissatisfied, and then really give the company a bad name to everybody you speak with. That's why they are usually very particular about where these products are sold. So the cosmeceutical brands, I know Sephora carries some of them, and I'll tell you, Sephora people usually are pretty well educated on what they sell. I'm always, kind of surprised by, they don't all know about everything in the store, but there's usually different people there who specialize in different products. So when it's all said and done, I really am more interested in the cosmeceutical brands, and those are the ones that I spend more of my hard-earned money on. So I hope that I haven't put too many of you off, and like I said before, if you have a really high income and you love the luxury brands, I don't fault you for that. I mean, they really do feel great. If I had the income for it, I might splurge on them more. But just know that they feel good at the moment, but they're probably not doing anything. And that's okay sometimes. Sometimes we just want to be spoiled. And the drugstore brands, for some things, like I've told you before, if your skin is in good shape, if you don't have any issues, buy an inexpensive cleanser. You know, as long as it's not stripping your skin, it's not on your face long enough to really make that big of a difference. Um, so anyway, I hope that I have at least kind of helped to equip you with the information you need to make some good choices. And that's going to be my goal here on out, is to just give you information that will explain the reasons behind certain ingredients, that will tell you what to look for, how to know when it's good. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, my brain, I'm sorry, this is how I work. One of the things that I was asked recently, they said that they had read online somewhere that somebody had told them that Enlighten wasn't safe for acne-prone skin, and Enlighten, that was what I was recommending for hyperpigmentation. And see, this is some of the stuff about where does this come from? And I will tell you, I can get a little frustrated with. I feel like I really put a lot of time and thought into what I say on YouTube, and if you find other things that say something different, and you and you agree with them, please, that's totally okay. But I really don't want to kind of spend more time defending what I say. I will tell you, I am not educated just as an esthetician. I've also got certification in clinical setting for medical aesthetics. I really feel like there are a lot of people out there who call themselves skin experts that don't really have the background for it. I do. And if you read something that sounds in absolute contradiction to something I say, you have every right to choose to believe it. But I just don't want to spend the time defending what I say. So it's okay. Just I'm not going to like argue with you is what I'm getting at. I'm giving you my opinions, and hopefully that will be enough. And if not, that's okay. Just don't expect me to have to keep coming back and defending, because I really just don't want to do that. But just know, for those of you who are concerned about that, Enlighten is totally safe for acne. In fact, it's really good for helping to prevent the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that comes after pimples. And the other thing I heard some of is that Shelter goes on really thick, and it's not a good base for makeup. I don't know if somebody's buying some old Shelter on eBay that's maybe way past its date, which, you know, that's a problem when you buy on eBay. And with cosmeceutical brands, keep that in mind. They are active and they have very limited time. You don't want something that's been sitting on a shelf for 2 years. Sorry, it really matters the more active a product is. But the Shelter should not be in any way feeling, you know, gross and thick. It's micronized zinc, which it does look a little bit white when you put it on, but it spreads and absorbs very quickly. And it may be that the person was using way too much also. That's where it always comes in handy to have a skincare specialist helping you. Anyway, once again, I got on a tangent. I'm sorry. I hope this information is helpful to some of you, and I hope I haven't, you know, made anybody too mad. I probably have, but I really mean it with the best intentions. So anyway, that's it. Continue to write your questions below, and I try to answer them as soon as I can. So that's it. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.